And this is Ascension. Hi, my name is Father Mike Schmitz, and this is Ascension Presents. Hi, my name is Father Mike Schmitz, and this is Ascension Presents. So the other day, I went to a movie. I enjoyed the movie. The movie was called The Batman, and I thought that that movie, as a whole, long, A, not B, not for kids at all. People keep trying to make Batman darker and darker and grittier, and that's pretty much as dark as you can get, I think. But also, I thought it was the best Batman movie I've ever seen in my life. And so then I took to the Twitter, and on the Twitter I tweeted, and I said something along those lines. That was the best Batman movie I've ever seen, not for kids, blah, blah, blah. So then someone commented, and so other people had different opinions. That's fine, no big deal. But someone said something along the lines of, basically, Father, we don't need your opinion about movies in this day and age. It was one of those moments where I was like, because the first impulse is, here's some criticism that's being offered. Here's some you need to, hey, get off of the social media. We don't need to hear what you think about a movie. And I thought, let's look at this. I mean, let's not look at this, but let's look at my heart. Because here's what's going to happen. As you and I journey through life, there are always going to be people who critique, right? There's always going to be critics. One of the things that I think we might have done a video on, when do you criticize someone, or when do you critique someone, or when do you offer counsel or correction? But there's another thing, like, how do you take correction? How do we take critique? How do we receive criticism? Because I was just kind of like, okay, I just thought, I'll just tweet this. And here's someone with some criticism about that. I thought, okay, this is awesome. This is a great opportunity to think about this and to say, how do I receive criticism? My thought was, first was like, I paused. And my second thought was, I want to fight, right? Because that's a lot of times what we do when it comes to criticism. When someone offers us some kind of correction, maybe it gives us pause. And then next, what it does is, of course, it's going to probably make us want to fight. Then my third thought was, he's not wrong. This is the important thing, I think. How do I receive criticism? Well, I need to do this. I need to ask the question, what's true? Whenever anyone is saying something to me, about my behavior, about something I said or did or didn't say or didn't do, I have to ask the question, okay, what part of this is true? And the part that's true is, they're right. Like, literally no one asked me, hey, Father, go online and tweet about your opinion about this movie. No one asked me. And so basically here's someone who is pointing that out, saying we don't need a priest to give us a movie review. And they're not wrong. They're 100% right. And I just get to say, okay, pause. I want to fight, but no, let's stop. What's true here? Whenever someone offers you or me in the future some critique, some correction, I think the reason why it gets us upset or gets us angry, or I think one of the reasons why it sticks, is because there's something true about it. I mean, even when it comes to the lies that attack our heart, they might come from someone on earth voice, it might come from the evil one, it might just even come from culture around us. Or it might even come from our own selves, having that accuser inside of us, accusing ourselves of doing the wrong thing. I think the thing that gives that dagger, if you want to say that dagger a barb so it can't get out, the thing that gives the dagger the barb, or the hook the barb, is there's something true here. But if I don't know what part is true, then it'll be stuck inside me. If I don't know what part of this is actually accurate, then I'm going to be completely stuck. So the first thing we noted, okay, well, there's some criticism, there's some correction, there's some advice being offered without being asked for. And I remember I said this a couple years ago, unasked for advice is always criticism, which I thought, that's pretty smart. Someone else told me it. Anyways, here was some advice that wasn't asked for, criticism. Ouch, I want to fight, don't fight, ask what's true. What was true there is I was not asked to give my opinion on a movie. True. So now I don't have anything to fight. Now I don't have any argument because they're not wrong. And that's the crazy thing is like, okay, I can be upset that, why'd you say that, bro? Kind of a thing. But I also can just calm down and not have to fight because here's some truth. Now, what's the false part? The false part is, that affects my worth. The false part is that affects my relationship with the Father. The false part is that the criticism or my movie review, which was one line, was wrong. Okay, fine. But the part that didn't bug me. The part that bugged me was the part that was true. Now it doesn't bug me anymore. Why? Because we've already asked the question, what part of this is true? Here's my invitation. Whenever we experience criticism, our temptation is going to be either to let that criticism shape us, let that criticism defeat us, let that criticism crush us, or it's going to be to fight it. It's going to be to lash back. It's going to be to become hardened. But there is another way, and that other way is this way that is just like from a place of security, knowing that you are a son or daughter of the Father. Knowing that you have a relationship with God the Father that can't be taken away by anyone's correction, by anyone's criticism, by anyone's, for lack of a better phrase, tearing you down. You have this identity as a son or daughter of the Father. So starting from that place, you get to have that place of security and then ask the question, what part of this is true? If it's not true, then I don't have to fight. If it's not true, I don't have to be worried. If it's not true, that can't hurt me. And if it is true, well then, they just gave me a gift. If it is true, then I just received a blessing because someone spoke truth into my life. And either way, you can't lose. Every way, you always win. And it's such a gift. If there's nothing true here, right? Water off a duck's back. If there is something true here, great. I just learned. Now I have the ability to grow. I think the way we can receive criticism as Christians is when we're rooted in our identity as sons and daughters of the Father, we get to ask that powerful and singular question. What part of this is true? And then move on. Better people for the criticism, the critique, the correction that someone offered us. Anyways, that's what I think. I don't know what you think. You could comment below if you think like there's a better way to do it. Maybe there's better questions to ask. Maybe there's another way. Maybe fists, punching. That's another way. That's the third step, is punching and kicking. Just kidding. But also, you might have hated the movie The Batman. That's fine too. No big deal. Anyways, from All Citizens Presents, my name's Father Mike. God bless. Hey guys, welcome back. How's it going? Oh, I missed you so much. It's great to see you. And so I went to the Twitter, and on the Twitter, I tweeted. Great to see you. Great. I don't know what I'm saying. What am I doing with my hands? I don't even know.